Folks, this was sent to me by Vincent, and I really want to thank you, Vincent. Now this, I'm going to read it. It's from an old newspaper clipping that the Allied forces found in May of 1919 in Germany. The Allied forces found a copy of the Communist Rules for a Revolution. I'm going to read it, and I want you to just to dwell on it. And do you see any similarities of what's going on today in America and maybe around the world in many Western nations? It says, corrupt the young. Get them away from religion. Get them interested in sex. Make them superficial. Destroy their ruggedness. Get control of all means of publicity thereby. Get the people's minds off their government by focusing their attention on athletics, sexy books, and plays, and other trivialities. Divide the people into hostile groups by constantly harping on the controversial matters of no importance. Destroy the people's faith in their natural leaders by holding the latter up to contempt, ridicule. Always preach true democracy, but seize power as fast and as ruthlessly as possible. By encouraging government exaggerations, destroy the credit, produce fear of inflation and rising prices and general discontent. Foment unnecessary strikes, it's very small print. Foment unnecessary strikes in vital industries. Encourage civil disorder. Foster bad attitudes on a part of the government toward such disorders. I'm so sorry. I'm having a hard time reading it because it's old newspaper print and it's very small. Create arguments. Cease the breakdown of the old moral views like honesty, sobriety, confidence, faith in the pledged word. Cease the registration of all firearms as some pretext with a view toward confiscating them and leaving the population helpless. I'm sorry, there's a couple words there I just couldn't quite make out. Basically, tear down society while preaching freedom. Tear down, first of all, got to get their guns away from them because you have to disarm them. Because once you get them to where they realize, we've been cooked like frogs in a pan, they have no way to rally against it. Tear down religion, tear down faith and authority, get them in the gutter, destroy them morally, and just keep the pressure on, a relentless pressure. Lean forward. Lean to the left and lean forward. Tear down the moral fibers of society. Create a rebellious spirit, really. Folks, it's textbook. It's textbook on how to take over and control a society. And it's Saul Lewinsky's what it is, if you've read his writings. It's also part of the art of war. And I'm afraid I see this and worse every day in America. Now, I'm going to share something with you right now. This was sent to me from, I believe, Rosemary. I really can't remember. Let me see if I can see who it was that sent to me. I really would like to. Thank you, Vincent, for this report. But then let me share with you an email I also got, I believe from Rosemary. It's very important. It's about trust in the media. You see, trust in the media has hit an all-time low. According to a Gallup poll, after registering slightly higher trust last year, Americans' confidence in the media's ability to report the news fully and accurately and fairly has returned and now to a previous all-time low. 40%. Americans' trust the mass media has generally been edging downward from higher levels in the 1990s and even in the early 2000s. But prior to 2004, Americans placed more trust in mass media than they do now, with slim majorities saying they had great deal or fair amount of trust. Back in 2003, it was 54% was still trust in media. I mean, the days of Walter Cronkite, folks, are way gone. Journalism is not even the word. They don't even use that word anymore. It's propaganda. It's right wing against left wing, and it's propaganda instead of reporting what really is the truth of what's happening objectively. That's not happening. You'll get more objective reporting right here on Paul Begley Prophecy Channel and other social media outlets than you ever will in the mass media. By me just saying that was the truth. All right? I'm just telling you. Now get this. I'll show you this. Here is actually the confidence level of the lamestream media. There you see the years from 97 till present. And you can see constant fall, especially now. It's all the way down to 40. And you can see here in the last few years, it's just been this decline. And we're down to 40%. 60% of Americans do not trust the mass media telling them the truth. So this society we're in is falling apart. This democracy that we're a part of is crumbling at the seams, literally. It's tearing apart at the seams and it's crumbling in its foundation. We're watching the destruction of a democracy. Can it be stopped? Yes. Now, I've had my tremendous amount of prayer, and I'm asking other people to pray. In the next couple years, America can come to the point where it's going to either completely collapse or turn the other way. We're coming to a breaking point sometime during the year 2016. We're going to make a decision in our own spirit which way we're going to go. I'm serious. This is going to be so critical. And as you go into the year 2017 and the microchip implementation within every American citizen is supposed to be in the process of taking place, as according to the Obamacare bill, and it's changing of the date to late December of 2017, and the fact that there's many other spiritual cycles that are involved, and according to the word of the Lord, time is getting very close. Decision time is coming. America will make up its mind. You're going to have to make a major decision which way we're going to go. As a Christian, I'm praying we go the right direction. And I want all my other brothers and sisters to do the same. But as long as the playbook of what I just read continues to be operated in our school systems, our universities, our court systems, the media, and now in the pulpit, we are destined to collapse if we don't repent. We still can repent. And I'm praying, and I'm asking America, and I'm asking every born-again Christian to please pray, and seriously pray. And I'm setting a stake out there right now. I'm setting a stake out there in the year 2016. I want you between now and then to set a stake for America to make a decision, because once we cross that, there will be no return. Are you saved? It's time to give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.